Listen, we've sold some deals. We probably shouldn't have sold the deals, but we sold them. Yeah. But we continued the legacy of those baby money soldiers going into another deal. That's the difference between people who are wealthy and people who aren't. They cut that timeline.
Everybody, Jake and Gino here, and today is the day. Oh, I'm excited about this one. Today, we're discussing how to create baby money soldiers. Boom. Drop the mic. Walk away. How to create baby money soldiers. Gang, at the heart of this question is vision and how you see your business growing over the long term. Now, we jokingly are using the term baby money soldiers because I love it. I think it's cool, makes me feel clever, but there's actually a lot of truth in this metaphor. It's how you apply your vision to your business and the actions you take once you complete that first deal. So to break down how we view baby money soldiers, we brought on somebody who's no stranger to reproduction, the multifamily mentor, the coach of Chef, the father of six, the G-Daddy. He's going to break it down for us. So, Papa G, how do we begin creating our army of baby money soldiers?
Before I answer that question, can you say baby money soldiers 6 times quickly?
Baby money soldiers, 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 baby money soldiers.
I'm impressed, Stenziano. That's pretty good. I would have definitely screwed that one up. I would have screwed the pooch on that one.
I am a baby money soldier in my green shirt today. All right.
So for us, over $20 million we've refinanced. So that's over 20 million baby money soldiers right there over the last decade in our portfolio.
Start the army.
I'm gonna come out with a power statement right there. But it all starts with that very first 25 little unit property that we bought back in 2013. $600,000. Now people are looking, wow, I can't get that now. It's all relative. We refinanced over $164,000 18 months after we purchased it. Jake and Gino didn't go out and buy a Lambo. Jake and Gino reinvested in the next deal because we don't want to kill the baby money soldiers. It's about the snowball. And then that third deal, we were able to refinance $1.6 million the first time, and we roll that into another deal. That is the rule of money. It's called the velocitization of money. We're getting money, we're velocitizing it. We're trying to invest it as quickly as possible. We don't want to kill those baby money soldiers.
You don't want to kill the oven either, because guess what? That first deal is the oven of reproduction, son. All right? You're cranking out baby money soldiers. Gino always talks about the conveyor belt. You know what that first deal is? It's a factory to produce baby money soldiers, and that's cash flow. That's your monthly draws, okay? And it's also the refis. Every 10 years, you can check that box if you want.
And Jake forgot something very important. What about the cost segregation benefits from that very first deal? So do you see baby money soldiers as...
That's the Navy SEALs, baby. Right
as the Grandpa Vito would say, my papa used to tell me, it's not what you make, it's what you keep. So if you're keeping more baby money soldiers, you can deploy more baby money soldiers. On that first deal, $164,000 we refinanced. We only put 80 grand into the deal. Do you know how many pizzas this pizza guy would have had to make to earn $164,000? A ton of money. I probably would have had to have earned $250,000 to net $160,000. When you refi the money out, it's a loan to yourself. You don't pay taxes on the money until you sell. And if you sell and you 1031, you can defer those taxes. So you're seeing how powerful baby money soldiers is. This is just basic rules of money. Go listen to our podcast with Andrew Cordell. You want to play the rules of money? You want to become wealthy? You got to learn the rules. And these baby money soldiers is one of the key pillars, especially in multifamily real estate. When you're discussing this, you have the cost segregation benefits that are tremendous. You have the cash flow. That first deal is still paying us between $8,000 and $10,000 a month. And we've got all our money out, and it's appreciated tremendously. And we've got cost segregation benefits. You see what's going on? And it's continuing.
It's the roles and the jobs, though. So you have the oven. We're talking pizza now, I guess. But you have the oven, which is the first asset, producing more baby money soldiers. But it's having clear roles and responsibilities for those baby money soldiers and then deployment. Okay? We're using military terms because that's what this is. This is baby money soldier war, folks. And if you use your troops correctly, you can grow your army. Gino, we were comparing it before the show to the game of Risk. Okay? Each multifamily asset is a territory. You get one territory, that territory produces more baby money soldiers in the form of cost seg, in the form of refis, in the form of cash flow. Then you send those new baby money soldiers out to war. Okay, they have a job and they go take over another territory, just like the game of Risk. Then guess what? The new baby money soldiers are multiplying, and now you have 2 times the baby money soldiers to go take on the next deal. That's how this thing starts to grow if you have clear roles and responsibilities for your baby money soldiers.
You may be saying to yourself, well, I like to sell my deals, or I'm a syndicator. I need to flip out of these deals. Great. You've got baby money soldiers. They've got equity in the deal. You've got cash flow, acquisition fees. You sell that asset. Oh, you got all these baby money soldiers. You have one option to go out and blow that money or to put into another deal. So you can continue to see.
You killed the original oven, though.
But you killed the oven. But you know what? You've got the equity from that oven, and if that's your strategy, and you're trying to grow, and you don't have enough capital. And listen, we've sold some deals. We probably shouldn't have sold the deals, but we sold them. Yeah. But we continued the legacy of those baby money soldiers going into another deal. That's the difference between people who are wealthy and people who aren't. They cut that timeline. Baby money soldiers done. I need this money for something else. I need this to play. The ones who are successful defer that gratification and invest those baby money soldiers. I'm going to give you a quick story about a student from Jake and Gino, Regan Brown. And this comes, and it's really important. You need to trust the process. Trust the process of your mentors who are out there telling you, hey, delay the gratification. It's all about the long term. Regan joined a little over a year ago. He had a small little portfolio and a couple of really nice assets. He was able to do cost segregation. Didn't know about it. Learned it through Jake and Gino. Sent me a Facebook message the other day. He shared it inside the community. And his 2021 taxes, he got a refund of 260,000 baby money soldiers. That is
put them to work. Put them to work.
Unbelievable. Think about that. And as Jake said, the party's going to continue because now he's got 2022 and he's going to get some baby money soldiers back in his taxes for 2022. That's the power of multifamily. That's the power of refi and roll. That's the power of cost segregation. You just have to understand you have to start. Now is now the right time to start. The market is too high. Interest rates are going. The world is ending. We're in recession. It's never the right time until you're ready. And think about it. You're investing for the long term. What do you care what happens today or tomorrow or 6 months from now? You're looking to see what happens over the next 10 years. Start buying deals, but you have to know how to buy right, manage right, and finance right. Education times action equals results. You have to understand what you're doing. Don't stop. Because once you start investing and creating baby money soldiers, the snowball starts.
He added 260 baby money soldiers to his army. And then they're going to go out and they're going to conquer and take over more lands.
Well, think about that, Jake.
Absolutely love that.
$260,000. If you're doing a simple LTV, he can buy $1 million asset on average with that $260,000 down payment. Free money. I mean, if you think about it, he didn't have this before he was able to cost seg the deal. Now he's got $1 million asset producing more baby money soldiers, producing more cash flow, producing more appreciation, also producing more cost segregation. Think about the snowball effect. That's just from 1 year that he was able to cost seg those deals. Going forward, he continues this. The snowball will get so big on his portfolio and on his ability to create more baby money soldiers.
Reproduction is a beautiful thing. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up here real quick. Number one, get that first deal done. Get the first deal done. Get the oven producing more baby money soldiers. Get that cost seg. Get that refi. Then you need to have clear roles. Clear roles for the profit, a.k.a. the baby money soldiers. What are you going to be doing with them? You're not going out and buying Lambos if you want to grow your baby money soldiers, okay? You're going out and you're finding the next strategic takeover. Think the game Risk, okay? We want to have some fun too, but we're going to create baby money soldiers until there's such a surplus that it's okay to dump a couple baby money soldiers into some luxuries. We consider luxuries homes, cars, fund things like vacations. You want a very small percentage, though. You want to build a huge surplus, so a very small percentage. If you're going to kill it, because think about it. When you put baby money soldiers into the next deal, they grow and multiply. This is assets versus liabilities. Think rich dad, okay? When you put baby money soldiers into fun things, houses, cars, vacations, you name it, you just killed that line of baby money soldiers, okay? Dead, dunzo, they ain't coming back. You might have some
Jake,
fun. You only live once. It's okay, but be careful with that.
But also be aware that not only killing the baby money soldiers, you need more baby money soldiers to fund those. The house, the property taxes, the insurance, and all that.
Going the wrong way.
There's nothing wrong with that. And I want to really wrap this up by saying, be a producer, not a consumer.
Yep.
Producers produce. They don't worry about consuming. They create the baby money soldiers. Then when they have enough, they can go out. As Rich Dad says, buy your assets and let your assets pay for your liabilities. I want you all to write this down as well. Parkinson's law of money. Don't get caught up in Parkinson's law of money, which simply states, well, the more money I make, all of a sudden my expenses start to creep up with my income. If you're comfortable where you're living right now, stay at that comfort level. Do what Ryan Pineda does. He was on our podcast on the Jake and Gino show a few weeks ago. Go on, continue to increase your ability to make money. Start saving that money, those baby money soldiers, into a savings account to continue to buy more assets. That's what the goal is. And at one point, it's okay to start spending a little bit more money. But if you're diligent right now, stay at that level of expenses and continue to blow out the ability to create that income.
And if you want the baby money soldier event of the year, the party, the conference, the best place to meet other people that like baby money soldiers, Multifamily Mastery 5, November 5th and 6th at the Gaylord Palms in Orlando. We'll be there. Other baby money soldier producers will be there. And it's going to be the Multifamily Conference of the Year. We hope to see you there, gang. As always, we believe in buying deals for the long term. Think in decades. I'm Jake. He's the baby money soldier, Papa, and we make it happen. We'll see you next time.
If you are looking to get involved in multifamily, this is where you need to be.
The team you've built is incredible.
There is no egos here. Everyone is always looking to help the other person.